What them haters talking about?
What's up, family? There's a guy on Twitter who received a message from one of his followers asking about dating etiquette. He said he went out on a date with this woman that he had recently met, and she asked him to purchase a couple of meals to go for her kids. He thought it was too soon. This is how it goes. He said, "Dear group, I recently went on a date with a nice woman. We had dinner, drinks, and a great conversation. As the waiter brought us our bill, my date asked me, could I buy 2 takeout dinners for her kids? I said no, because I don't even know her kids. She had an attitude for the rest of the night, so I cut the date short. Question, was I wrong for not buying her kids I never met dinner? And was she asking for too much too soon?" What do y'all think? Was she out of line for asking this man, who she barely knew, to buy her kids a couple of meals? I'm assuming that he paid for the dinner already, her dinner. Now she wants him to pay for her kids' meal, the kids who are not even present. Was he wrong? He wants to know. Now, off top, when I hear something like this, first of all, that was real quick. Secondly, when I hear something like that, it really makes me suspicious. I immediately, when I read the title, I thought something's wrong with her, right? Maybe she's mentally challenged. I mean, maybe she has some type of mental health issue, because that just don't sound like something somebody normal would say, right? And then I gave it a little bit more thought, saying, well, maybe she's down on her luck and she's just desperate. And, that's the only way that she know how to be. Just be honest about it. Then I thought, maybe that's a hustle. Maybe she does this all the time. Go out on dates with dudes. Anytime she go out on a date with somebody, she get the guy to buy a couple of extra meals and she take them home. That's quite plausible. But I want to know what y'all think, man. What's dude wrong for not buying the meals? Now, I know that there are people out there who will say, well, he's basically auditioning. I mean, he's trying to be in her life, and if he wants to be in her life, then he needs to start showing her how he is going to behave and showing her that he's able to fill that role of the man of the house, the stepdaddy or whatever. By the same token, if she's asking for him to play the role of a future father, a future man of the house, would he have been wrong if he had told her to play the role of the future mother and said, give me some of that butt? I mean, would he have been wrong if he had expected sex the first night, or whatever night that was, whatever date that they were on? Would he have been wrong? See, what's good for the goose is good for the gander. That's why I think it's important for women to not go out on dates broke. Always take your money. Like I tell my daughter, make sure my daughter got bread, because that way she won't find herself in a compromising position. And always got enough money to pay for her meal and get home. Always. Never have to rely on anybody. I just want to know, how is this even a debate? Off the rip, it sounds like a hustle to me. So let's assume I said no. Has she not caught an attitude, it's likely that I would have reconsidered, because I would have assessed the situation, probably would have asked a few questions about her financial situation. And if it sounded compelling enough, maybe I would have went on and took care of the bill. I probably would have been very cautious of her in the future, though, because I'm thinking, this is just not something normal, right? This is not something a person of sound mind does. And I'm also thinking like, hey, what kind of mother would go out to dinner and leave her kids at home starving? I mean, my mama always fed us first. I don't care what she did. She hit the streets, whatever, went to the club, whatever. She made sure that we had something to eat before she hit that door. So I don't know. Maybe this how some of these new mothers get down. I know we got some great mothers out there, but some of these mothers out here are trifling, as you have some fathers are trifling. Some of these mothers, and that's who we're talking about right now, are trifling. So I don't know. Y'all let me know in the comments section. Like I said, I probably would have reconsidered, but I don't like when people try to pressure me or try to make me feel guilty, try to put me on a guilt trip because I'm not doing what they want me to do. Let me know in the comments section how you feel about this. Was the dude wrong? His name was Eric. Was Eric wrong for ending the date early and walking out without paying for those dinners for the kids? Let me know what you think. No more talk.
What the haters talking about?